This video is provided as supplementary material for courses taught at Howard Community College. And in this video, I'm going to talk about points, lines, and planes. So in geometry, when you talk about a point, it means pretty much the same thing that you're used to. I could put a dot on a piece of paper and call that a point. I can label it. I'll call it point A. I'll use a capital letter A for this point. Now, if I put a second dot on the piece of paper, a second point, I can label that point B. And then if I want to, I can take a straight edge and draw a line that goes through points A and B. Now, in geometry, a line is going to be a straight line that theoretically goes on forever in both directions. So I'm going to put an arrow at either end of that line. Points A and B are both on the line. They're on the same line. So we say that those 2 points are collinear. They share the same line. They're collinear. Now, I can label this line. I could either give it a single lowercase script letter, like an L. I could call this line L. Or I can use the points on the line, like A and B, to help name it. So I could call this line AB. And what I'm going to do is write the AB and draw a double-headed arrow over it to show that this is the whole line, that it goes on in both directions. That would be exactly the same thing, by the way, as if I called it line BA. Now, I might want to just talk about one part of the line. I might just want to talk about the part of the line from point A to point B. That's a line segment. And the notation for a line segment is going to be an A and a B, and just a bar over it, just a line over it, but no arrows. So line segment AB goes from point A to point B. I could also call that line segment BA. It would be the same thing. Or what I might want to do is just talk about the part of the line that starts at point A, goes through point B, and keeps going. That's called a ray. And my notation for that, for ray AB, let's say, would be to write AB and an arrow over it, pointing to the right, to show that we start at point A, go through point B, and keep going. Now, of course, we might have gone in the other direction. We might have started at point B and gone through A. I might have had ray BA. Okay? Now, I could add a third point to this picture. If I add another point on this line, I'll have 3 collinear points. But I don't have to put that point on the line. I could put it, let's say, over here. So I'm going to put another dot. I'll call that point C. So now points A, B, and C are not collinear because they don't all share the same line. But they are on the same plane. So I can say that points A, B, and C are coplanar. A plane, like this piece of paper, is a flat surface. But in geometry, theoretically, that plane goes on forever in all directions, just like a line goes on forever in both directions. So points A, B, and C are not collinear. They're non-collinear, but they are coplanar. Now, I can add another point to this picture. I'll add point D over here, and I'm going to draw a second line. I'll draw line CD. Now, when I draw that second line, those 2 lines may be parallel. They may always be exactly the same distance apart, in which case they'll never touch each other. If that happens, I can use notation to show that those 2 lines are parallel. I can say that line AB, with that double arrow over it, is parallel to, I'll have 2 vertical lines that are parallel to each other. Line AB is parallel to line CD. My other option would be to give a single letter name to this line CD. I could use a lowercase script letter like an M, and now I could say line L is parallel to line M. Now, on the other hand, I might have added that fourth dot, the fourth point D, in such a way that I didn't have two parallel lines. Let's say I put point D over here. And now I make line CD. I'll draw a line through C and D. And that line cuts through or intersects line AB. At the place where it intersects, it forms four angles. So when you have two lines in a plane that are two coplanar lines, they might be parallel or they might intersect. Okay? So that's the basics. There's a whole lot more, but that's the basics about things that can happen when you've got points and lines that fall on the same plane. Take care. I'll see you next time.